From the Houston Astros, Kyle Tucker. Justin Verlander. And Framber Valdez.
Oh, yeah, there were boos, all right. There were a lot of boos at Dodger Stadium last night. I'm Vanessa Richardson, Paul Gallant, Sean Mapes. I would never boo for you guys. I love my lovely coworkers. There was an aggressive amount of booing. I will say the Dodgers fans next to me were nice because I was like full, like, Dusty Baker, OG, like Kyle Tucker. I was really obnoxious, and they were very understanding. So the ones around me were nice. Shout out to them. But a lot of booing last night as the AL won the All-Star game 3-2.
I'm glad that they got booed. As Don Eladio said on Monday night's episode of Better Call Saul, a little bit of hate's okay as long as you never forget who's boss, and the Astros are the Dodgers' boss based off of the results of the 2017 World Series. I do think, Vanessa, they could have worked on the boo a little bit more. I mean, you're booing Kyle Tucker the most. Why? You should be booing Justin Verlander the
Right.
most. The boo was definitely weaker for Verlander. I think they ran out of energy or just forgot that there's a sporting event that they're at for the third boo with Framber Valdez, or maybe they were just confused. And let's be honest, LA sports fans aren't good. So a lot of extenuating circumstances. I'm just glad, though, Vanessa, that they got booed. And then after that happened, I'm not going to lie, I kind of spaced out for most of the rest of the All-Star game watching it on TV.
I mean, 3-2 is not the sexiest score you've ever seen, but it was cool. It was a good All-Star game. To your point, you have guys that weren't even with the team back in 2017 when they cheated. You have Justin Verlander, who's a pitcher. So was he he's allegedly a pitcher?
No, I mean the cheating. That's the cheating is allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly cheating. And then you have Justin Verlander, who's a pitcher. I don't know that any of it made sense. But regardless, there was a lot of booing. But they are the villains of baseball. There's no doubt they have been. I think they will be. How long do you think that lasts? I thought about that last night, Paul, as I was sitting at Dodger Stadium. How long do you think the boos? How do you long do you think Astros? Really?
Forever. Yeah, people are always going to hate the organization because they're going to feel like they got away with one, which is great. I think that makes it even better. As someone who grew up a Patriots fan, I mean, look, the Patriots aren't really good anymore, and people still hate them. They're never going to stop hating that team. It's, I think, something that's common across sports. There are certain brands where they do something that's so egregious that they'll never be forgiven. And even though I think that what the Astros were doing is very similar to teams like the Dodgers and like the Yankees and like the Red Sox and like, for some reason, the Colorado Rockies and other teams as well, they are always going to be the centerpiece of that because of the way that the investigation happened. Whatever, I don't care. The banner's still flying. That's the only thing that matters at the end of the day, but they will always be hated, and I like that. That means you matter. It means you are relevant. It is good to be hated, and some of you guys that get so sensitive about people booing you online, honestly, I feel like you just have the wrong mindset for this. It's fun to be hated. It means that you're doing something right.
Darren Rovell. Darren Rovell always says...
Well, that's not good for me.
It's not, but Darren Rovell always says, if people don't hate you, you're irrelevant.
Yep.
People have to feel strongly about you. So just call yourself Darren Rovell. I don't know.
Brand recognition. No, don't call me that. I am not a nerd. Thank you. A lot of these fans who just want everyone to like them need to embrace the idea that they are hated. You are an empire. The Astros have been to 5 straight American League Championship Series. They have been to 3 World Series in the last 5 years. They have won 1 of them. They were accused of cheating and drove the entire baseball world insane. But had they not even been accused of cheating, people would not like them, given how successful that they have been over the last 5 years. Now they hate them, which is great. You should like this. You should enjoy this. You know, there's a part of the movie Gladiator where right before Maximus and the Romans take on, I believe, the Gauls, where this German dude comes out of the woods and he holds up a head and he goes, "Versità di salute!"
Oh.
And when he does that, this guy who's Maximus's second in command says, "A people should know when they are conquered." They should, but there's something great about people being in denial that they lost. So anyway, I feel like more people should embrace the fact that everyone hates you. It's awesome. It's good to be hated.